Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So as we prepare for an upcoming embryo transfer that is scheduled for August 21st, so in a few weeks, about 2.5 now I think, or 2 weeks tomorrow actually, Friday. Figured Adrian had always had this idea. He kept bringing it up even from the last time we did a transfer. He kept talking about wanting to do juicing because it does have great benefits to juice, and just to kind of get my body right, get my body prepared for embryo transfer. So I was able to leave work kind of early. I left around 5:30, went home, took care of some things with the girls, and then I came to Cermak Produce around the house so that we can get our ingredients. So I got 5 of everything to kind of keep everything consistent. So we got apples, we got oranges. You'll see we also will get carrots, a knob or like a little piece of ginger. And I think that was everything that I got from the store. I like this America because this location, it always seems to be clean. Everything seems to be fresh, well organized. You'll see in a little bit that I choose to pick individual carrots for my juice. But then I realized that because I was getting carrots anyway for the girls, I said, let me just take a couple of carrots from their bag instead of having to get 2 different types of carrots, like one bulk and one individual. So there goes me grabbing the 2 bags of carrots and then me placing the carrots that I grabbed initially back. Okay. And then of course I need to make a little pit stop here at the potatoes, because we do boil sweet potatoes for the girls. We put sweet potatoes in their food when we feed them. So that's what I got there. And I think that was everything on my list. And then before we make it to the register and we make it to the house, so update on the iron infusion. So today is the 6th, Thursday, August 6th, and I spoke with actual representative from Northwestern, and they meaning like a nurse, messaged me stating that they did put an order in for me to go do an iron infusion, and then they also recommended that I take, after the infusion, I take a iron pills if I can tolerate it. I think they said take 325 milligrams 3 times a week, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday after the infusion. So I was a little annoyed just because they didn't give me any type of information on where to do the iron infusion, no phone number to call and get it scheduled. So just kind of delayed a little bit on that, but it is in the works. I want to give you guys an update on that. And then I also asked if they could actually write me a prescription for the 325 milligrams of iron they want me to take 3 times a week. So I will see you guys at home. All right, friends, welcome back. I need to put this hair up because it's bothering me already. So as you could see from the previous footage, we made it to Cermak because we're gonna juice. I beat my show up, so I'm at home. So after I took the bus home, I got home, took the girlies out, drove to Cermak. You guys see that, so now we're back at home. So the juice that we're going to make today is for iron absorption, iron boosting juice, okay? Because there was like 2 different ones that I saw, so I just kind of combined the 2 together because 2 of them had similar ingredients. So the first one I saw was apples, beets, carrots, ginger, and then the other one I saw was carrots, orange, ginger. So I'm like, might as well add the orange to the juice and just make one juice, right? Because who wants to sit here and do 2 different juices, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that. But of course I also bought carrots and sweet potatoes for the babies. So I'm gonna put those in the freezer real quick. I'm not gonna unbag with you guys. I mean, you guys saw what I purchased. All of this was like 28 bucks. It was not too bad. It was, I don't know if you want to say a sale, but the produce was pretty cheap if you ask me. And let's see how, oh, I'm sorry. And let's see, let's see how many juices I can get out of this. Chick, you want a carrot, mommy? You want a carrot, you little girl? You want a carrot? Take it, mommy. Thank you. See you later. There's like a little nub in here. I'll save that for one of them are ready to eat it. Okay. If you know anything about Chicago parking, some areas of Chicago, I almost didn't go to Cermak today. But I'm glad I did. I almost didn't go because I didn't want to lose my parking spot. But when I got back, just as good of a parking spot. So it don't really matter. I almost let my thoughts win. So sometimes you gotta have to battle yourself. Most times, a lot of times the battles that you have are with yourself, and you gotta remember your goals. You gotta remember why you're fighting, who you're fighting for, and most times you're fighting for yourself. And so I had to fight through my thoughts of wanting to stay at home and not move my car. But we made it, and I'm glad I did. So I can be here with you guys. So got the oranges, apples, drink. Let me just take everything out. I think I'm probably going to juice on this little portion, this little counter area here. My beets and my ginger. Do you guys keep your plastic bags? I don't always save them, but I'm kind of running low, and so I'm gonna save. And they go underneath the sink. So the sweet potatoes are for the girls because we put sweet potatoes in their food when we feed them. Let me grab my equipment, which is my juicer, my Nama J juicer. Where is it? Is it over here? So we have not heard from the doctor. I messaged and called them yesterday, but remember I told you guys, I think I told you guys, if you have a drunk drawer, I know y'all can relate. If you have one of these, let me know in the comments below. We're not the only ones, right? I know my mom has one, and if my mom has one, then I think we're okay. Yeah, I think I said that I'm in between doctors right now, and so my fertility doctor recommended that my doctor, you know, may want to do an iron infusion like we talked about in the last video. So just waiting for that. They said it could take up to 2 business days for the nurse to get back to me. So I'm just trying to be patient because I do want to do this. If I can, I do want to do the iron infusion before the embryo transfer. Still taking my medication, right? The trace, the estradiol, every day, twice a day. And I need it bad, like, yeah, of course, right, I want to make sure that I'm my best possible for this embryo transfer, but I also want to get it done because I'm just always, all right, chick, I'm always feeling tired, and who wants to feel always tired, especially when you're drinking caffeine? It's like, I shouldn't have to, you know, overly drink caffeine when I know it's an iron deficiency. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it gets to me by tomorrow. Is it locked? I think we're locked. So one side is to catch the pulp. The other side is to catch the juice. Is this a good angle for you guys? Do you guys want to get closer? Let's get closer. Let's do this here, I think. Or maybe if I bring you up. We're trying to figure this out together, people. Yeah. let me do this. I know I can move the camera down. So we're gonna open this up. Let me wash my fruit, my fruta. Just make sure I get any gunk that I don't necessarily want. Get the tags off the apples. That's a good thing about this 360 camera is I can put you one place and I should be able to move the angle down or the camera down so that you see what I'm doing in post-production. Okay. Obviously, you guys only see this part up close, but I'm gonna wash my fruit. All right. Fruit, vegetables, whatever the seas is clean. Let me get my cutting board so I can cut this out. I think I want to use my big serrated knife today. All right, so let's bring this. So I got 5 of everything. So 5 oranges, 5 apples, 5 beets. I just bought this like 1 thing of ginger. I don't know how much ginger, because you know ginger be a little spicy. It'd be spicy. What I am doing though, I'm cutting off these ugly butts of the beets and just throw them in. Just be careful. Beets are very stainable, meaning like they will stain everything. So if you don't want to wear something that you're not okay with is getting stained, proceed with caution or go ahead and change out of whatever you're wearing. That's 4. Let me throw these out. All right, so let's start with that on. While that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and start quote unquote peeling my orange. And when I say quote unquote, I'm leaving some of the I'll show you in a second. Some of the peel of the orange. Alright, this is peeling or cutting the orange. Oh, you guys are triggered. I apologize. No, not for you. You move quick, girl. Excuse me. And what's funny, and not necessarily funny, like haha. What's funny is that remember the last time, I'm sure we've said it in the last transfer videos, like leading up to it. Adrian had been talking about like juicing leading up to the transfer, and we just really never got around to it. Like we never talked to the grocery store and did it, or went to do everything that we need to do to prepare for a juicing. Again, because I just want to give my body and the baby the best possible shot. And if that means that I need to be a little bit more active, if that means I need to eat better, I will. And we started eating better a few weeks ago, maybe even a month. You know, we've been eating a bunch of salads for lunch. Just really not really eating out that much either. Not that we were a lot before. I stopped buying like sweets, like candy and chocolates. I also, what I stopped doing was, you know, when I make my coffee, I used to put sugar in the raw with my coffee on top of using like whatever creamer I was using, and so that's like sugar on top of sugar. I stopped adding the raw sugar, so that's cool. Like just making like small adjustments, I think go a long way, because then they kind of like translate over to making bigger adjustments and bigger changes, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me show you. All right, so I actually use, and I'm about to show you guys in a second. All right, so more like it. I was gonna use that, but then I realized that I didn't have a strainer on time. So this is the bigger picture with the strainer. So I'm gonna leave this on and just open this up. And as you can see, we have the pulp here. So, and then maybe I can open this up to show you what we got going on top. So those, all right. So those 5 beets, how much did it yield us? Did I forget to take out this thing? Of course I did. Okay, there's another picture and I forgot to take it out. Okay, anyway. We have, I would say like 30 ounces of juice in here. Not too shabby so far. Put my phone back in the charger. I forget that you know, when you don't do something for so long, you kind of forget. I have about, I would say like 17, 18 ounces of beets right now. That's what you did with the 5 beets that I put in. I'm gonna put my oranges in next. I have 4, I gotta peel one more. Let's see. Sometimes people, they use like the quote unquote pulp or the skin, whatever, like the remains of the fruit from like this other picture. They use that like to make, we did it one time to make like energy balls or like different snacks with it. So, but I don't think I want to make anything with beet skin. Okay. Okay, so I add my 5 oranges. I'm gonna add this knob of ginger in there. And we're gonna keep it rolling. There's a couple apples in there. Let's see if they fit. No. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna show you this. And again, sometimes you're gonna have to reverse. Kind of get things moving in the hopper. This is what this is called, the hopper. I have a feeling I kind of want to add a little other knob of ginger. Put that in there. Girlies, how you doing, mommies? You playing with each other? You behaving, Gigi? Cause I'm gonna break it. I didn't know. Cause this thing, like when you have it set to on, when you open the top, it'll turn off automatically. And so if it's not closed, it won't, you know, do anything. So let me put this in here now. Okay, perfect. Let me open this up. Oh, I hope this tastes good. Let me clean up a little bit while that is going. I didn't add no carrots to this. I'm not done. I just remembered. I am going to cut the tops off of the carrots. I'm also going to cut them in half because they're not going to fit in there if I just... I need a different knife. The whole thing. Okay, so this is it. Super red because of the beets. But let's give it a... Oh shit, let me pour it into everything and then we'll give it a try. All right, so we're back over here. I'm going to pour this into here. I have these. All right, so we have juices. Let me show you. We got 3 juices. Thumbnail? Let me get this right. I don't know. Okay, so should we try them? Oh, I feel like you're like so high up. Okay, let's try it. Yes, I want to smell it first. Adrian also bought this like this thing where it like I guess it takes the air out of these. It smells very beetish. I smell the orange. And I do also get like a hint of apple. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, that's good, y'all. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so wait, how many ounces is this? This cups, this is ounces. So this top line is 3 cups or 24 ounces. So we got 1, 2, what? 1, 2, and so 3, 6, another 2.5. So that's 8.5 plus a little bit more. So what? Almost 9 cups of juice. And it tastes fire too. So I am grateful and I'm overly joyed. But I don't, how does this work? Electric mason jar vacuum sealer. Let me power it on. Okay, it's charged. It's at 76%. Do I just put this? I don't think, does this go on here? I don't know. Regular mouth mason jars. Can you adjust? Maybe we can ask Adrian. Because he had asked me to try it. But how do you use it? You know what I'm saying? And this is not a regular mouth. Oh, it is. How do I know? 11, 12, 13. What, is this the seconds? You see on top? I'm confusion. It's seconds. It's seconds. I don't know if it did anything. But we gonna try. It's supposed to, okay, right? So it's called the vacuum sealer. So it's supposed to take out all of the unnecessary or unwanted air to make the juice last longer, right? Because you know, if you make anything fresh, it doesn't always last as long as you would think if you buy it from the store. Because at the store, they put preservatives, right? So I'm just gonna is it all the way in? But you can't tell me. I don't know if is this doing anything? Chicken, mommy, you're on me, girl, and you're scratching me. I don't know. You hear it. Okay, the tapa, this thing just popped, but I don't know. Look, we're just gonna go with the flow. So, see, but there's like a lock and an unlock icon. Wide mouth. This is not a wide mouth. No, this is okay. You have you unlock it and it's give you the wide mouth mason jars, and then this one is the regular mouth mason jars. Where is it? Okay, I'm just gonna go with the. I don't know if this is. I'm gonna have to just check back in with you like tomorrow when we vlog again, because I don't know if what I'm doing is how you do it, and I don't see a manual here, and I don't. Yeah. Maybe like Google it or look it up on Amazon. Give me an instruction. You hear? I think you hear the air. I don't know. We're gonna trust it. You know what I'm saying? And you just heard that pop? No. I was trying to turn it off. Is it automatically turn? I just live here. All right, so that's that. I think that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know Adrian does too, but we recommend that you guys purchase or invest in a nice, reliable, good quality juicer, and that's what that Nama J2 juicer is. We love this thing. So appreciate you for hanging out with me at the store, here at home. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next one.